Hello, good afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday afternoon, and it's been Poverty Truth Commission afternoon for me. Met a lovely lady called Paula, who is one of what they call the community commissioners. Apparently, I'm a business and civic community commissioner. And Poverty Truth Commission, as you know how it works, we come together, we listen, we try and understand people's stories, and through that, we seek to find ways that actually we can alleviate poverty or to make it easy for people to step away from that. And actually her story was, apart from she lived in Hull, fantastic, so that made the afternoon great anyway, but it was good to hear that she is bringing together other people who she suffered a lot of racial discrimination, bringing some ladies together even tomorrow for an event where they're going to tell their stories and listen and record their stories, so help other people understand what it's been like. And so next week at the Poverty Truth Commission, we're going to be pulling all that together to try and find ways to help build more empowered communities, as they talk about, which brings us back to some of what we do, because Smile and Jimmy's and other things that we deliver are just great examples they keep on mentioning about empowered communities. So it was great to hear today about parts of our plan being delivered. So Bex from Safe Families came along to Smile Coffee Time to help the parents there to understand how Safe Families works, coming alongside people over a long journey, getting volunteers to come alongside those families. So that was really encouraging, because that's part of the pilot we're doing with Smile and Christchurch Food Bank. We have, and down at Poole in the warehouse there, we've had Talbot Village Trust this week coming along saying, we love what you're doing, and giving us lots of hints to say that the decision making in May might well go our way to get some funding support the new warehouse, move to the new house. So salute to Jane this week for getting everything ready for that visit. And salute to you guys up in Blandford. Hurrah, we've actually started the building work on Nourish. So that's moving forward apace. We're a gnat's whisker away from, in CMA land, from being able to advertise. You'll see the posts go out this week, tomorrow I think, for the Blandford and Wimborne CMA team leaders. Please, 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 you can find any ways to get that knowledge out there. And we've had a good week from CMA, because out of the blue, over in Ringwood, a company making solar panels, working with one of the churches, the church got in touch with us and said, hey, we want to do some stuff around financial inclusion. And by the way, do you want any cash towards any of the projects in Bournemouth? Well, yes, we do. So a little bit of money's coming our way for that. And we've had 10K this week from the Society of the Holy Jesus Child for CMA. What a great title of an organisation. Anyway, good to have money from them. Thank you, Sarah Jane, for getting that bid in again. In our plan, we did the IT training this week. Thank you so much for giving up your time to do that. Hope it was helpful. The changeover, don't forget, is on Monday afternoon, when we're going to be moving from Gmail to Outlook, and we're going to be moving from Dropbox to SharePoint and getting more into Teams. There's some really nice stuff in there which we could use. I used the helpline at Comms UK this week, and they took over my machine, which was all a bit weird, but actually they got things sorted real quick. So I hope your experience is the same. Again, thanks to Dave and to Claire for pushing that forward. We've had first chat with the guys from WorkNest. So WorkNest are going to help us with our health and safety, and had a real expert came in to look at the workshop and the storehouse. So thank you, Leo. Thank you, Mikey, for helping them to understand what's going on there. They've given us a bit of a checklist of things that we need to do to improve safety there. And they're not going to just leave us with a checklist. They're actually helping us to make that happen. So again, really helpful steps forward. So, it was lovely. I heard that some of you at the food bank managers meeting have been talking with Candice about social media, and just chatting and gossiping about ideas about how we can make that go even more successfully, enhance what we're doing there. Love to hear that sort of encouragement of, this has worked for us, how about working for you? So that's good news. And as you probably heard, Emma's mum had her operation this week, which was the full spinal operation, which Emma never thought was going to be possible. But she's in recovery. She's sore and in pain, but Emma's mum. But that's good. Thank you for all of you who are praying and thinking of her this week. I just want to finish, you were talking about stories at the beginning with the lady from the Poverty Truth Commission. Jill was telling me a story this evening. Mazars, a national finance company, had really taken Jimmy's under their wing and gave a load of money in the summer for uniforms and activities for families. And Jill was writing the story up of how some of that money has been used, and was really moved again by a family where there's addiction and mental health stuff which had really traumatized the mum, and actually traumatized the kids. They were being brought up by their dad, and very hard for some of the small kids. But the oldest girl had successfully managed to get into Poole Grammar, and the food bank and Jimmy's could come alongside with the monies from Mazars to make sure she had a school uniform, the all the other stuff that she would need, the PE kit and all that sort of stuff, so she could walk into that school and really feel, I can do this, I'm not different, I'm not set apart. And it made me think of that verse again, that Jesus said, I've come to give life, and give life to the full. She's living that life to the full thanks to what you're doing, and I pray that you'll have that this week as well. Live well this week.